Amid the chaos of World War II in 1944, a young British woman named Vivian worked as a nurse in a field hospital in London. Her life was a blur of activity as German planes relentlessly bombed the city, turning the once majestic London into a scene of horror and despair. The sky was perpetually filled with smoke and the roar of rockets. The nights were the worst. As Vivian tried to sleep in the dimly lit hospital, the sound of bombs falling and exploding nearby would jolt her awake, making her heart pound in her chest. But through the horror and tragedy, there was a glimmer of hope, a love that shone brighter than the bombs that rained down on London. Vivian's fiancé, Charles, was a fighter pilot in the Royal Air Force, bravely defending the city against the German Luftwaffe. He had enlisted in the RAF as soon as war broke out, eager to do his part to protect Britain. And Vivian, working as a nurse, was doing her part as well, tending to the wounded and dying, bringing them comfort in their final moments. Theirs was a love born out of the Blitz, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. They wrote letters to each other every day, pouring out their hearts on paper, sharing their hopes, dreams, and fears. Charles would describe the thrill of flight, the camaraderie of his fellow pilots, and the determination that burned within him to fight for their future together. Vivian, in turn, would write about the patients she cared for, the bravery of those who faced death every day, and the unwavering love that sustained her through the darkest hours. Then, one day, everything changed. One cold winter night, as Vivian sat by the radio listening to the latest news bulletin, the announcer's voice was grim, reporting that a major air battle was underway between British and German forces. Vivian's heart skipped a beat. Charles was on a mission to intercept enemy planes. With trembling hands, she opened the desk drawer where she kept his letters, pulling out the most recent one. It was a small comfort, but in that moment, it was all she had. Days passed heavily. Vivian walked the bombed-out streets of London, the letter clutched tightly in her pocket. Each explosion that thundered around her made her jump. Each black cloud that filled the sky made her heart sink. She treated the wounded, offering them kindness and care, but her thoughts were with Charles. She couldn't shake off the feeling that something was wrong, that the letter was more than just a formality before his leave. Then one night, after a particularly heavy bombing near the River Thames, Vivian was helping to tend to the injured when she heard a voice calling her name. Through the smoke and the rubble, she saw a figure running towards her. And as he drew closer, she saw the dirt and the dust on his clothes, the fatigue etched on his face. But most importantly, she saw the love in his eyes. "Charles," she whispered, her voice breaking with emotion. He reached her, pulled her into the tightest hug ever. "I thought I'd lost you," she said, tears streaming down her face. He held her close, his heart pounding in his chest. "Never," he whispered back. "I may be a pilot in the Royal Air Force, but you're my anchor, Vivian. No bomb or rocket can break the connection we have." Though the war still raged around them, that moment of reunion gave them hope that love could survive bombs and rockets. After the war ended, Charles and Vivian married. She kept that letter until she passed away decades later. It was a testament to a love that survived ruin and a reminder of the courage that bloomed amidst the wreckage of war.